Jim Meigs has been driving these electric cars for the past few months. He's editor-in-chief of Popular Mechanics magazine, and he joins us here this morning. Jim, good morning. Good to see you.
Great to be here.
So let me ask you, you've been driving one of these, like I said, for the last couple of weeks. What's it like?
You know, it's really interesting. It's kind of like when you turn it on, you get this little musical tone, like turning on a computer. It's silent as you pull away. But I've been driving the Leaf for 2 months. It's very peppy, and so is the Volt.
Yeah. Now, this idea for electric cars, it's not something new. It's been around for 50 or 60 years. But why now? Is it just because of the price of gas, and because we want to be a greener society? I mean,
that's part of it. Really, two main things. First is the battery technology has finally gotten to the point where it's becoming practical. They have the necessary range. The other is political. The federal government is really behind this technology and offering those hefty tax rebates.
Yeah. I read that a single charge, you can get up to about 73 miles. What type of, I guess, consumer is this car for? Because you're not going to take the family and drive to Maine in something like this. I mean,
there's two cars we're talking about here. The Volt with its gasoline engine, once you use up the battery charge, you can go as long as you want with that gasoline engine assisting. The Leaf, pure electric, we're getting about 80 miles in our test at Popular Mechanics. So that's probably a second car for somebody. It's your around-town car. It's your commuting car.
And is it you just plug this into the wall, that type of thing?
The simplest way to charge is plug it into a regular 120-volt household outlet. There's other stepped-up, quicker charge modes as well.
Does it surprise you at all? We heard from Seth in his report the popularity, the wait lists for these cars. And now I guess when you hear that they've done so well with these safety tests, that's only going to add to the demand.
Well, it's no surprise that they're safe, I don't think. Remember, you're not carrying around a big tank of gas under your back seat either. But also, this is a car that appeals to the early adopter, the person who wants to be on the cutting edge. And even though there's a bit of a premium in terms of price, it's for the person who's interested in that new technology and wants to be, really part of the future. They're very appealing.
Let's talk about that from a financial standpoint of just how long you'd have to be in one of these before you'd make some of that money back, the difference between gas and electric. The sticker price is a little high, but you know what, like you said.
So for the Leaf, you've got about a $4,000 premium roughly compared to a comparable car. You could pay that back in about 2.5 years, according to our calculations, with the huge savings you get over using gasoline for fuel with the tax rebate.
Yeah. As far as the environment, how much of an advantage is this? I know you talked about the federal government.
It's a dramatic advantage. I mean, you think you're burning coal somewhere to make electricity. You think that all you're doing is moving the problem. In fact, though, these cars are so much more efficient than burning gasoline. It's actually not only a financial savings, but a huge savings in terms of pollution and CO2 going into the atmosphere.
All right. We appreciate it, Jim. Thank you very much. Good to see you here this morning.